never see me coming. It's Bravo 6 time.
They are pistols, absolutely. Both have grades. You have the FD Tactical A3 on there, and then I have the Mod 1 camo.
So,
The hell are you doing?
getting Bryce. It's time to go.
How you always getting in my house?
Your spawn point's in the backyard, man.
Here you go with the spawn again.
But anyways, Bravo 6, going dark.
Oh boy.
It's clear.
Dude, what are you doing? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And tonight we're going to go over home defense and our choice of weapons. Dude, are you done clearing my house now?
Packages are asleep. We're good to go.
I mean, we got a video to do and you're over here jerking around.
Okay.
All right. Hell yeah, brother.
Well, grab a seat. Come on.
Sweet, man. I'm gonna be a little bit lower. Yeah, it's all good. How you doing? Pleasure to be on the show again, man. Pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Great having you. We're not paying you for this one. Late as always. So, today we're going to go over our choice for home defense. Michael's home choice weapon and my choice of weapon for protecting our homes. It's late. It's dark. Did some NVGs, sweeping the house. This guy's been all over my house making sure everything's okay for the 50th time. So, let's get on with it. All right. So, Mike, let everybody know what your choice for home defense is.
So first up, Matt, I rock a 45 caliber pistol. Most essential things for myself, since I live in an apartment, is night sights. I don't run an optic. That is an option though. I kind of just want bare minimum, and then a good flashlight to where we can see as I'm clearing the rooms. I choose the 45 caliber for one purpose only, and that is mainly because of over-penetration. I do not want any kind of over-penetration living in an apartment. I might have neighbors next door, whatnot.
True.
So I want that slow, fat moving round, and we did a test on that, showing that they just hit and die.
If you look at the last video we did, or the 1911 versus the Glock,
Yeah.
and you can see the impact test. Literally, the 45 smacks the steel and dies in its place. You know, versus the 9mm, and it blows apart in a bunch of pieces. Plus, you know, the 45 is a slow, fat moving round.
Yeah. So
definitely powerful enough to take down
exactly
any target. But
inside the home, I don't use FMJ. I use mainly your hollow points, your Federal HSTs, Remington bonded, whatever it may be. But me personally, I use the Federal HSTs.
All right.
So that's pretty much it. Inside of the FNX 45 Tactical, I mean, standard 15 rounds of pure whoop ass. So, you know, I have enough rounds if I need them to be able to, you know, put rounds down range or on target.
Yeah, I mean, perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I choose, guys. And it doesn't have to be something as exquisite as this or expensive. Because, I mean, you're looking at probably right around a $1,600 package right there with the flashlight and stuff. But, you know, just choose what is practical for your application, you know? So,
right.
What do you got, man? What are you up to?
All right, so my choice is, I got to hang it up here, but this is the one that I keep close and near. I do also keep a pistol, but my choice, because I do live in a fairly, you know, larger home, what we have here is an AR pistol. chamber 223 or 5.56. This pistol, we have a 7.5-inch barrel on it with a blast mitigation device on it. So it has a Lantec Dragon muzzle brake on it with the blast mitigation device over that.
Very essential for inside the home.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So this thing is perfect for taking any of the gases or the fireballs that this thing throws out, because it's such a short barrel on here, and it takes that from blasting into your face or outwards and directs it straight forward. And that really, really helps with keeping your sight picture or keeping eyes on your target or whatever you're engaging. So that's a must here in the house. Also, we go with this option because I do live in a neighborhood and we don't run suppressors on here. Now, a suppressor on anything is just badass. But
yes,
we don't run a suppressor on here because it is an added benefit if I do have to engage a target and we are, firing rounds. That echoing or that gunshot will sound out, and the neighbors will pick that up, and that'll assist with calling the police while dealing with the issue that I got in my house. So I feel bad for anybody that wants to try that. But 30-round mag, it's got a Holson. I always get stuck, man. It's a damn solar optic on here. So it doesn't do shit for me at night, but it was an added feature and it only cost a little bit more, so I wanted to, just upgrade that. Holson makes a great budget-friendly optic. So that, it's got a little cheek pad on it. It's got a 15-degree hand grip on it.
B5.
And this is just perfect for, just getting on target, something I can, sweep around, clearing different rooms. It's not long, it's not going to bump into anything.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for the application that I have.
Yeah. I mean, once again, two different applications, but I mean, as far as what you're using them for, right? You have the optic, you have your flashlight, you have a mitigation device on it, right? Blast mitigation device. So at that point, all of your factors are covered.
Right.
Right. With me, I don't need any of that. I just need a flashlight. Right, and then make sure that I have night sights. Night sights are like vital, especially like where I keep it. And I always check them, make sure that they do glow. These have to get replaced, guys. Every so often, they will lose their tritium and their glow, so you got to replace them. So, I mean, you have your application, I have mine.
Now, don't get it wrong. I could clear my house and use a pistol as well. This is what I like and what I'm familiar with.
It's preferred, yeah. I mean, with our backgrounds and stuff like that, I
right.
mean, the AR platform is definitely a preferred weapon of choice. I mean, I would do probably the same. It's just I'm more conscious of over penetration because I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment.
Correct.
So, just being that said, I think with what you're doing, it makes sense.
Right.
So pretty much what that brings us to now, right, since we've covered the applications of the firearms that we choose for our home defense type, is basically now you're going to, you have to devise a plan, right? Devise a plan for if you do have a family. Me, myself, I'm a single male. Matthew, he has, basically kids.
I got a lot of kids.
Kids and wife. So
right.
At that point, you just go from there. Devise the plan. In the plan, you should have communication. That's a big one.
Key.
Right? It's super vital, especially when you're clearing room to room. That way, if something does happen outside, you automatically know, hey, get the kids, pull them into the bedroom, stay in the bedroom, do not leave, and you go about the house and do what you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Practice your game plan. Make sure that if you do have a family, you have a wife, know your game plan. Always, prepare for the worst, but always hope for the best. Nobody ever, would want to encounter a home invasion. It's just, regardless of who you are or what you are, it's just, you don't want somebody intruding in your house. In the case that it will happen or could happen, devise a plan.
Devise.
Know that if you have to go out, sweep the house, grab your children, put them in the room with, you know, with the mom, with your wife, you know, make sure that she's on the same level as you are, understanding of what your jobs are in that situation when it comes to it.
Yeah, and to tack in onto that, it comes to the next point, right? Communication, which we just kind of touched on. Make sure that the communication is key while you're clearing the house. Hey, I'm downstairs, right? Yell out, man. I have a firearm. Let that person know, or whatever it may be in your home, an intruder or whatever. Let them know you have a gun, right? Let them know, hey, I'm about to open up some whoop ass if, you know, you, one, don't take off, or two, if you keep threatening my, you know, or encroaching my space, right? So, and then we get into...
There's a couple things that I want to say. So, you know, when we were deployed in the military, you know, Marine, and then, you know, Mike was in the Army. So we have rules of engagement.
Correct.
The same deal that, you know, we would, you know, apply it to our home in the situation. Now, a lot of states are different. You know, some states rather you not even, you know, just hide in your house somewhere and wait for them to ransack your home and do what they're going to do and then off. Other states are stay in your ground states, and somebody breaks in your house, you are free to engage them and and eliminate that as a threat that you might see. But in that case, taking a life is you always want to avoid that at all costs. So Mike was touching base on, you know, using, you know, possibly a flashlight or something like that. If you can yell out, you know, if you see your target, yell out, blind them, do what you need to do before, you know, last case, you know, situation would be you having to pull the trigger. So try, that would be the last, you know, case scenario to do.
I had an old platoon sergeant, literally, he once you pull that trigger, right, there ain't no bringing it back.
You can't bring it back.
You know, so, I mean, even a 230 grain bullet, I mean, it's moving, but you ain't bringing it back.
No.
So, just be mindful of that. We are trying to be a little bit more serious in this episode based on the fact that we're both family guys. I mean, honestly, there's not a damn thing I wouldn't do for him and his kids and his wife. I mean, we grew up together, so, you know, we're pretty close. And I think he'd do the same if I was in that same aspect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, just be mindful of what's going on, and that's why we're producing this episode today, is because of the fact, like, hey, you know, what would we want to share with you guys as far as what we would do, and then you guys can make your own assumptions and plans based on what fits you.
So that would bring it to whatever firearm you're most comfortable carrying is what your go-to should be in that scenario. They make plenty of rounds for any, you know, a pistol, rifle, anything, whatever you choose. They make a round that it, you know, will do the home defense stop.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, regardless. I mean,
22 and up, man. I mean, they just released 22 home defense stuff. So I mean,
yeah, true. So I mean, 45. They come in a hollow point. You know, there's not really. I mean, you get shot with a 5.56 or a 2.23. I mean, you're not.
It's
really,
going to be tumbling, yeah. So
you're not really going anywhere either. So, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, you know, use that. You know, choose where you're trained with it. You know, in your spare time, learn your house inside and out. Cut the lights off, 100% dark at night.
Yeah,
and clear your home.
Yeah, learn the layout of your home, pretty much to where it kind of brings me back to those elementary days, right? When you had the firemen come into the school and basically explain how to learn how your house is. That way, if there's a fire, you can just move about your house and know, hey, there's 3 steps coming out of my room to the right. Boom, that's the bathroom, okay? 4 steps down the hallway to the left, that's the front door. Just certain stuff like that to where you can actually learn it and you know, be comfortable and proficient with the inside and layout of your house. So
yeah, that's, I mean, exactly. Know in and out of your home. Have a game plan. You know, if you are going to big thing. if you are going to have a firearm close to your bed or something like that for home defense, make sure it is secure, especially if you have children around. You know, gun safety is pinnacle. You can't be too cautious and too safe.
Yeah.
So get yourself a, you know, they have some awesome biometric, you know.
Yeah, they got the biometric safes. They got the
one to scan all your
snap
fingers
snap
and stuff
safe.
like that.
Yeah, snap safe. You can mount one straight to the dresser or nightstand.
Yeah, and it kind of pops open.
Yeah,
It's pretty dope. So either way, do your research, find out which one you like. Either way, you know, it's a little more serious episode here. We didn't get to go out all week. It was raining, so we had no shooting, but we wanted to bring some content. And the good thing we were getting a lot of questions about was home defense and what we chose to protect our homes. So we want to do that video, bring it out for you guys to see. And I think that's going to wrap it up here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, we've kind of touched on all bases. Just remember key points, right? Create a plan. Make sure you're communicating while moving through your house, and learning the layout of your house. So
and know your local and government laws.
Correct.
Your state laws.
Yeah, and then choose something that's practical for you.
Right.
So yeah, dude. I mean,
well, again, like always,
I feel safe. Do you feel safe?
Well, now that you walked around my house with NVGs all night, yeah, I feel pretty safe now.
We want to give a big shout out to our buddy. Well, my buddy. I mean, he's probably your friend now.
Well, he gave us NVGs to use for things, so.
Yeah. Hey, anyways, appreciate it. He doesn't want to be named, so we'll go ahead and use his call sign. Doc Eeyore, we appreciate it, man. We're probably going to be doing a couple more things with his stuff, but we want to give you a good shout out. Frank, thanks for hooking us up and letting us play with your toys, man. Appreciate it.
Again, like always, I want to give a big thank you to everybody that has liked, subscribed to the channel so far. Every single subscriber matters 1,000%.
Absolutely.
It's awesome to see every day we upload it and we see another subscriber, and that's awesome. And it makes me feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. Like I said, this was a just an out of the whim idea. Hey man, we go to the range and blow off thousands of dollars worth of rounds. Might as well videotape doing it. So with you guys' support, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, like them comments up, man. Like the comments up.
Yeah, dump it. Whatever question you have, put it below.
Absolutely. If you want to see something that we haven't done yet, or you want to see something in the future, let us know. We're 100%. I mean, I see him all the time. Hey, thank you, appreciate it. I mean, we're both doing that.
Yeah, we actively check the
the
comment section. So blow it up. It doesn't matter, man. Make it look like a Facebook feed or something like that. Just blow it up, man. We're always commenting on there.
Zuckerberg sucks. Dude. Sucks, man.
Anyway, again, thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time. Later.
See you later.